So welcome back guys. Today we are going to start with our practical 2 of software engineering. That is all about use case diagram. Now what is use case diagram? These are typically developed in the early stage of development. People often apply use modeling for the following purpose. Now see, what it does is specify the context of the system. Now what the system has, the people, the activities, the functions or the association between the people and the activities, everything it specifies before the development, early stage of the development of the model. Okay, now what it does, the other thing is capture the requirements of the system, validates the system architecture. Now this is also the most important point. This validates the system architecture, derive implementation and generate the test cases. What it do? Derive the implementation and generate the test cases and developed by analysts together with the domain experts. Analysts together develop this diagram with the domain experts. Okay, now see, this is how the use case diagrams look like. This is the boundary of the system. This is the heading you want to give of the system, what this system is all about. Okay, now these are the use case. This oval shape symbol is the use case. This includes the functions. These are the people involved in the system. These are called as actors. This line is the association line. Okay, now as I've already told you, these are the use cases. This much is not only included in this use case diagram. Now for example, this is the function. Now for example, I am performing the withdrawal activity, and at that time the withdrawal activity fails, it asks for the password. Now what I do to specify that withdrawal activities password entrance function is, I'll use here the extend symbol, and here I'll write, if withdrawal fails, it again asks for password. Okay, and what if withdrawal activity is done, then what happens, then what activities are included after that? Or for example, I need to perform the login activity. In that login activity, in that login function, what other things I need to insert, I'll specify that things from this use case. For example, here it is written as login account. Now I'll use the include symbol here, and then I'll specify what things I need to insert. See, extend is something like this. Invalid password, then it extends what else I need to do for that. And include is, if you want to place the order, first you have to do login. Okay, so this much is only the use case diagram all about. It is very easy guys. We'll develop this into the next video. We will take one example on the use case diagram, and we'll develop that diagram into the star UML. And hope you guys understood this practical. Any queries, please mention in the comment section below. Till then, bye bye guys, have a good day.